Steve Hofmeyr's gagging order against ventriloquist Conrad Koch and his puppet Chester Missing has been overturned with costs. And this morning, the war of words between the two has been reignited on social media. Satirist Pieter-Dirk Uys joins us now live on Skype. Good morning to you, Peter. Good to have you with us. I mean, should this case have even ended up in court?
Freedom of expression is a strange creature, and I think the most important thing to celebrate is the fact that freedom of expression is still alive and well. There are many important things that need to get to court, which aren't there yet, but the fact that this has happened also strengthens the power of satire, ridicule, and contempt as part of freedom of expression.
How should the satirist's right to freedom of expression be weighed with the same right for any ordinary member of the public?
No, I don't think there's any difference. I just think it's the way we do it. I think we have to use humor as our weapon of mass distraction. I think it's very important to react to racism. I think Conrad did us a great service by being the only person who actually picked up on what Steve said. I should have picked it up and I didn't. And the thing is to fight this, not with anger, because that doesn't produce any results, but, you know, there's nothing like a good laugh at somebody's expense. And racism is a disease that can't be cured because, like HIV, there is no specific cure for racism except care. And if we care about the damage it can do, we can also try and balance it with a bit of healthy humor, satire, and offend people. It's not a bad thing.
In your opinion, I mean, should these rants actually be taken seriously? Are they a real threat to social cohesion? Or should we simply step back and say they're ignorant enough to be totally disregarded by society?
You know, racism basically is because of fear. People are scared of other people. They don't understand them. They don't understand what they're saying, what they eat, what they look like, what their religion. It is worrying when intelligent people use racism as a means of attracting an audience. I think Steve has got a very big audience out there, and he also knows what they listen to, and maybe he's using it as a encouragement for them to come to his next show. I just think it's ended well. I think we must move on now. I think it's not necessary to unpack more racism. There are more serious things waiting, and of course satirists need to get into Parliament as well and try and get a balance on that nonsense.
Well, some analysts have suggested the reason Hofmeyr felt he could get away with his attempt to gag Chester Missing is that there's a growing culture in this country of stifling freedom of speech in a way that harks back to our apartheid past. Do you agree with that?
No, the apartheid past was based totally on censorship, which destroyed any freedom of speech, but the most serious thing was self-censorship, and that's what worries me about now, is that even in the case of our wonderful thing of a person trying to gag a puppet, that people are thinking, oh, I better not confront this issue because it might react in a court case, it might react in somebody shouting back, or I might not get a tender from government. Yeah, these are things happen also in a democracy. I make no comparisons to the past because actually the past was much easier. We were fighting apartheid. We were fighting censorship. It was good against bad. Now we're in a democracy and everybody has the right to say things. Everybody has the right to be clubbed if they say the wrong things. We've just got to do some thinking before we speak.
Pieter-Dirk Uys, it's always good talking to you. Thank you so much for coming on to the program.